Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
We have breaking news. Zia Anderson and Naeem Ali are here to report.
A gruesome discovery inside of a U-Haul truck.
A man murdered and stuffed into a trash bin.
Police are on the scene of an early morning shooting where they say a man has died.
Trying to piece together the who, why, and how in this homicide investigation.
Hey!
And we're back.
It worked.
Yes. Or we might have just looked like in
Yeah, because we were like, one, two, three. If that was caught, people are like, wow, these idiots can't even figure out when to turn around.
like, oh, these guys.
They've been doing this for like a year.
Damn it.
Oh, but we are back.
We're back for another episode of True Dat.
Hell yeah, let's go. To my right, I've got the hilarious Naeem Ali.
Hey, we're here. And to my left, I have the beautiful Zia Anderson.
What's up, guys? Thank you for joining us for another week of... Someone said that we should change the name of this show to, like, Murderers and Tangents or something like that.
Yeah.
Or, like, True Crime and Tangents. And I was like, you're not wrong.
That's a great name. That is a great name.
Crime and Tangents. But this week, we're covering John List.
Ooh.
This episode, I remember you telling me about this guy.
Yes.
And then as I started researching him, I was like, oh, this is the guy Naeem was talking about.
Yes, that's him.
Dude, he killed his entire family.
Whole family, wiped them out.
Yeah.
His mom? Did he kill his mom?
Killed his
too?
mom.
Yeah, he did.
He killed his mom.
His son.
He killed his son, his wife, his daughter, and his other son.
That's rough.
And the way he did it was so fucked up. Holy shit, this one tripped me out.
Yeah.
So, all right. So this guy's name was John List. He was born in 1925. Mm-hmm. He was killed, I think, he died, in like 2008.
Yeah, he lived a long ass time.
Very long time.
He lived a long ass time.
Like, those are completely different times to me. It's so weird
hell yeah.
that someone's alive in both times.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy.
Because, 2008 is so modern.
So how old was he?
I think he was 82.
Okay.
He died of complications from pneumonia.
Damn.
Yeah. Good for him.
That's crazy. Yeah, right.
Yeah, this guy was I think he was also ex-military, if I'm remembering
Really?
correctly. I think he was, yeah. He was, yeah, he was. But I think he did accounting stuff, and that's why you said you were scared of this guy.
That's why it scared me. That's why it scared because there was a time, I remember when, any guy that's married, I don't know, maybe you're not crazy enough to have thought about this, but if you ever lose your job and you're married, there is a party that's like, I can't tell my wife this.
Really?
Yes. There's a huge party that's like, I can't go home and say this, because then what, you know?
Yeah.
She's dependent on this money. So there is a party that's like, well, can I get away with hiding this? Now, I think as a rational man, you're like, no, you got to just tell her, nigga. You got to go home and be like, yo, look, I got fired today.
Right. It's like your initial reaction is, oh my God, I can't tell them.
I can't tell them.
But then your logic overrides that.
There's nothing there. You have to tell them.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
And that's, when I first found out about this guy, I was like, damn, did I almost turn into this nigga? Because I really was thinking, I actually, even the thought that, even like him going to the park and reading a newspaper all day for 8 hours and shit.
That's insane.
I thought about, what am I going to do for 8 hours to hide this? I had that thought, like, yo, where can I go for 8 hours every day?
How about what he could have done for 8 hours every day is look for another job?
Yes, which is what I ended up doing.
Yeah, see, because that's what separates the two of you. You're not an idiot.
Yeah. I was like, bro, you just got to hurry up and get another job.
Just get a job.
Get a job. Hurry up and get a job.
I understand sometimes times are tough. Was 1925? No, I mean, that was when he was born, though. That's already, when he was working, that would be past
So
the
this
Great
probably
Depression.
was in the 60s or something when he was working, right?
Yeah, because he murdered his family in 71.
Yeah, yep.
So 60s and 70s.
So he was like 40s and 50s and shit? Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie, yo. To me, it seems like sometimes white men spaz out when they get like 40, 50 years old.
Yep.
They start doing crazy ass shit.
Weird midlife crisis. This is an insane midlife crisis.
Yeah.
What's even more insane about this, this case tripped me the fuck out. All right, so he was raised in a very strict Lutheran household.
Yes.
He was super, super religious. And his parents were super religious. And he had like an obsession with order, morality, appearances. Like he was very... He had to go to work. He was the guy that was taking care of his family.
He wanted to be a provider.
He wanted to be a provider, yeah. He married his wife, Helen List, and they had 3 kids. Patricia, John Jr., Frederick, and Alma. So, oh my God, he killed all of his
That's
kids.
f***ing crazy. He killed the whole family.
Oh my God.
That's nuts.
He just shot them all.
Yeah.
He went upstairs. So his wife, he woke up. Or no, I'm sorry. I think he came home, right? So he came home. His wife was in the kitchen drinking a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Shot her in the back of the head.
Jesus.
Went upstairs, shot his mom.
God.
Then when his daughters got home, both of them, he shot both of them. I think one was 16 and one was younger.
Yeah.
Shot both of them. Then when did he pick up his son?
He picked up his son, I think. Yeah. Didn't he go pick his son up?
I know at one point he shot his younger son. Then he made lunch. Yeah. Because he was hungry. Yeah. You know, as you do.
So much killing makes you hungry.
Exactly. So many calories.
That's crazy.
Dude, that's I don't know why going into this one was so much more intense. Like, the DC Sniper isn't any better of a story.
Right.
This one isn't any worse. It just feels worse.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Well, I don't know what this feels, I mean, that's your damn family.
It's your children.
Like, don't get me wrong, killing strangers is horrible, but killing your family is worse.
It's just like, how do you have that in you? Like,
yeah, why are you doing it?
So then he makes a sandwich. Then he goes and watches his son's, I forget what the game was. It was like a soccer game or a basketball game.
Yeah, something.
He watched his son's sports game, then picked him up, took him home. This is the worst part. It's all bad.
Yeah.
His son tried to fight back.
Yes.
There was signs of a struggle. He shot him like 9 times. In the face, in the body.
God damn, bruh.
I know. This one was so gnarly.
And I'm going to tell you, like, all right, I'm a dad, and you people aren't going to like, some people not going to like what I'm about to say right now.
I love how you preface 90% of what you say.
I have to. Because if I got to prepare people that's watching this so they know, like, all right, he about to say some shit that I disagree with, and it might make me look at him different. And I got to let you know, oh, well, nigga. oh, well, bitch, be mad.
So be it.
Yeah, that's what the it is. But, okay, I've never beat my daughter before, right? But my son, I gave my son a whooping before. I gave him a whooping.
Like butt spankings?
Yes. Now,
I feel like that's different than like beating your child.
For sure, definitely. But it was only one time where I gave him a whooping. Every time after that, because, I had my son in the gym,
that was enough.
I would be like, bro, we going to go to the gym and we going to spar, and I'm going to go a little bit harder on you. Because I didn't want my son to get used to somebody hitting him and him not hitting him back. So I would take him to the gym because, like, all right, if I hit you, you can swing back on me and we just going to spar. But I must go a little bit harder to teach you a lesson about whatever you did wrong in school or whatever you fucked up about.
I don't hate that approach.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want him to, I never want my son to get hit and his first reaction is to stand there or freeze up or some shit like that. But there was one time when he was 7 years old, I gave him a little
what did he
pat
do?
on the ass. He, and it was such a cute thing. I didn't even want to do it. I did not want to whoop him for this. But he was going on a field trip and the permission slip was supposed to be turned in with $20. So me and his mom gave him the permission slip. He turns it in. The teacher called like, yo, the 20's not in there. So we like, well, what the fuck? So then
he kept it.
We get in this huge, we get this huge argument with the teacher, which we were dumb to even argue with the teacher because my ex-wife was like, you trying to steal the money. Like, why would you? And she's like, why would I steal $20 just from your son?
Yeah.
She's like, what the fuck is the point of me doing that? And we argue with the teacher, and then I'm like, nah. I'm like, let's take a step back. There's one variable here that we're leaving out.
We forgot about the 7-year-old we gave $20 to.
Yes. So I'm like, bro, did you take the 20? And he's like, no. And I'm like, all right, look, if you tell me the truth, you ain't gonna get no beating or nothing. Just let me know if you took it. So he's like, well, I didn't take it, but it's a girl in my class, and I gave it to her, and he did do that.
That is actually really cute.
It's cute.
Oh, no.
Isn't it cute? And I'm like, and his mom was like, well, you got to whoop him because he can't lie to us like that. We done yelled at his teacher and shit. You got to give him a spanking. And I'm like, but I don't want to.
It was adorable.
Yeah, I'm like, it's adorable. He likes a little girl. He gave her $20. Like, yeah, did he lie to us? Maybe. But he didn't steal it. He was like, I like this girl. Here's $20. And then she's like, all right, well, you got to do it. Yeah, and you don't want to argue with your wife. Yeah.
So it was just like a butt spank.
Yeah, I gave him a little whack.
Oh,
and he cried so hard.
Oh.
And then I went in the other room and I started crying. I'm like, why did I just do that? I can't believe I just did that to my fucking baby. And then my ex-wife, she's like, you just man the fuck up. Why? I'm like, you're a bitch. You're evil. I shouldn't have done this. He's gonna be traumatized now, you know.
Look, I'm never an advocate of hitting your children. I don't think it's a great idea. But little butt spankings, to me, that's not the same.
Yeah, no.
That's not that's not beating your child.
You don't want to beat your kid.
No. When you're taking out a belt or smacking her,
that's crazy.
You know, using things where you're
using
like,
a
that's
weapon
not
is
gonna
crazy. I got whoopings like that. I got belts and beat with. My mom beat us with a bamboo stick one time. She took a bamboo stick and said, "What?"
That's gnarly.
Right on the ass.
Dude,
Hell
that's
yeah.
painful.
Hell yeah.
Bamboos don't have a lot of give like
Fuck
that.
no.
That's just.
But if you a single mom raising boys and shit, what you gonna do? I think I was taller than her at the time.
I guess you could have fought back, but it's like, still puts the fear of God in you.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what? That's when I first realized that I wasn't scared of whoopings no more, because I ain't even cry when she beat me with the bamboos. I just stood there like.
You're like, all right.
Like, you bitch. You bitch, you want to hit me? Watch this. And I was like 10 years old. I was bigger than my mom from the time I was like 9.
Wow, your mom's a tiny woman.
She's like 5'4".
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's like my height. Okay. She's a small lady.
Yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, so I couldn't imagine. Like, hitting your kid makes you feel bad. Bro, you shot your kids, bro.
Dude, all of them.
All of them.
And one of them fought back and you kept shooting.
That's crazy.
And the craziest part about this is that he didn't even kill himself. This wasn't like a murder,
didn't he like skip
suicide.
town and start a life over?
Yes! He was just like, all right, see you later.
Time to go two states over.
He fucking remarried.
That's crazy.
He thought this through. The level of planning and care that he put into this.
Yeah, he's a fucked up guy.
Up dude. So he laid out, so he lived in this big mansion in Westfield, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like one of those guys that kind of hopped all over the place. He was in the military. He was I don't know what the hell a comptroller is. I've heard it before.
Yeah, it's an accounting job for like the city.
Okay, all right.
You like set budgets and all types of shit like that.
So so he was a comptroller for a bank. He must have, because he had a huge mansion.
Yeah, they get paid great money.
In New Jersey, and he had, 5 kids.
Huge mansion in Jersey. Couldn't afford it. Bad buy on his part.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that was a big part of the reason why he says he did what he did.
Yeah, it ruined him. That mansion ruined him.
It had like 18 bedrooms or something like that. Like, what's that? And his mom was upstairs in her apartment. It had a whole separate apartment for the mom. So apparently her body was too heavy. My mom was maybe a little bit on the hefty side. Was too heavy to carry downstairs, so he left her up there. But he laid out the rest of his family in the ballroom.
Right.
Oh my God, he thought through this so much. He went to his children's school and told them that they were going to be visiting family and taking care of family in another state for a few weeks. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Dude, insane. I think what else did he do? He went to the bank. He cashed all of his mom's savings bonds. Yep. Made sure it was all the amount.
And he was already stealing from her before she died.
Yep. Yeah, he was taking, that's right. He was taking money from her.
Yeah, he was
to
stealing
pay the
from
mortgage.
Her. Yep, to pay the mortgage because he got fired. This guy just kept digging deeper holes. You know how, like, when you're a kid, you lie about something?
Yeah.
And then you lie on top of that lie. And then you lie on top of that lie. Yep. And then finally you just get to the point where, like, there's nothing I could do now. Now, usually when you're a kid, it's something stupid. Like, I remember when I was in 2nd grade, I lied and told everybody that I had Timberland boots in every color. And then I said, I got the Timbs in every color. And then Mike was like, all right, we coming to your house this weekend. I was like, oh, fuck. Y'all coming to my house? Then I had to tell another lie. I'm like, nope, my mom said y'all can't come. And he was like, all right, well, I'm going to tell my mom to call your mom. I'm like, what am I going to do now? Then I went to my mom like, Mom, I feel a little sick, Mom. I don't think my friends can come over this weekend. And she's like, all right, I'm going to take you to the doctor. I'm like, oh, fuck. I got to go to the doctor. What the f*** is going on? Then when the day I was to go to the doctor, like, actually, I feel better. She's like, all right, I'm letting your friends come over. And I'm like, what the f***? And then everybody came over and I was like, all right, can I tell you guys something? I don't have the Timberland boots in every color. But I think, like, that's the age you're supposed to learn that you can't do that type of shit.
Because it doesn't work. And then sometimes you don't even remember the original lie. That's the other problem. Is like you start lying and lying and lying, and then you're like, what the fuck did I start with?
Yeah.
What did I say?
Yeah.
You can't remember.
You know I told that lie? Because my sister had Timberland boots, and they were like a white kind of cream color. Fancy. And I wore them to school, and everybody was like, ew, you fucking gay, nigga. Why you got these cream ass, white ass boots on? Oh. And I was like, well, actually, I got a Tim's in every color, nigga. So that's why I got these ones. Just buried myself, yo.
Dude, being in school, the ultimate like worst thing that you can be called is gay.
It's gay.
It's so funny.
In second grade?
And you'll
Come on,
do
yo.
anything.
You can't live that down in second grade. I'm not. You can't call me gay. That's career ruin. I'll never recover from this. When I got caught in that lie, I was like, I'm done. They're gonna remember this when they're gonna put this on my goddamn tombstone.
How long did it follow you around?
Probably like 2 days. We were 7 years old. It was like a new episode of Power Rangers came out and everybody forgot about it. And I thought this was the end of my life. I'm like, no.
I think it really takes something to carry around with you, something like you pissing yourself in class. Or it's like something like that, or fart, like anything like that, I feel like will follow you around for a while.
Yeah, that shit follows you forever.
Yeah.
Fart. Yeah, I remember this one girl.
No.
I was a Dave Renfro. She farted. She sneezed and farted at the same time. No. And then that shit. We talked about that shit for years.
Oh, yeah, you can't be a girl and fart. It's over for you.
No.
If a guy farts, you can make it funny.
Yes, exactly.
But a girl, you're done.
It's over.
Yeah.
And she she was just too embarrassed about it.
Oh, yeah, you have to be able to laugh about it.
Yes.
You have to be able to be like, so what?
Because we almost weren't sure. Like, she sneezed, farted, and we was like, wait, was that her chair that made that noise? You know how the chair slides back?
Yes.
And then she was like, oh, and we were like, oh, you farted. You farted, what the ew.
Dude, I am a fully grown adult, and I still laugh at fart stuff. It
So
just
do I.
never is not funny.
Yeah. I like an inappropriate fart.
I don't know what it is. I just never grew up when it came to that stuff.
Yeah, but also I like an inappropriate fart, but also I think I'm traumatized by inappropriate fart because my mom like she the type that fart in front of anybody.
Oh no!
Yeah, like if I brought all the to my mom's house, she'd be like, "Oh hey Zia, hey Frank, hey." And she wouldn't even acknowledge it, yo. She not even gonna say
excuse me, nothing.
No, she gonna say excuse me, but then she gonna just keep trying to like have a normal conversation. It's like you can't just fart, lady.
Do they smell bad?
No, that's the thing.
All right, well that's
not
better,
smelly farts, but
okay.
just loud, and also like the f***ing lean to the side and lift is crazy. Yeah.
She didn't even try to hide it. Not even.
No.
She even tried to do the thing where you pull your butt cheeks apart so that it.
No,
it
it was a silent one. No, she gonna let you hear that shit. I could be bringing a new girlfriend over.
Oh,
my friends could be at the house. She just fart in front of everybody.
You know, my dad was like that, but again, he's a guy.
But he's a guy. It's different.
The worst part though was that my dad was a bodybuilder, and so he was eating a lot of eggs.
Oh, ew, that was a smelly one.
Dude, the worst.
Ooh.
And that he used to fart in the car, and he would roll up the windows, and he would lock the windows.
God
and damn. We'd be on our way to school, and me and Tiana are opening the door to try to stick our head out because we're sitting in protein fart, and he has all the windows locked. It was the fucking worst.
God damn.
The worst.
Ew. Yeah, my dad didn't play with farts.
Ugh.
He thought that was like, if you want to get cursed the fuck out, fart around my dad. He be like, I ain't trying to be in your. I ain't trying to be smelling your wind. He call it wind. I don't want to smell your goddamn wind. Mm-hmm.
Sir, that's gas.
Right. Yeah, he used to call it breaking wind.
I mean, that is what. Yeah, I've heard people call it breaking wind before, which is a very polite way of saying
that is.
You're emptying your intestines, your intestinal gas.
Yeah, breaking wind is what pretty ladies do when they. Yeah.
They're for floofing.
Floofing.
There's just a little floof.
Yeah, what they say down south, tooting.
Yeah, a little toot.
A little toot.
Just a little toot, no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I really love how we made it to farts from.
Yeah, how do we get to that?
I don't know. It's fabulous.
Well, I guess when people die, they fart.
That's true. They empty their bowels.
Yeah, they shit and fart everywhere.
Gnarly.
That's why you got to die in the wilderness by yourself.
Yeah.
When I feel like I'm about to die, I'm gonna just start running to the forest, like and just die in the forest.
As you're starting to die, you just take your clothes off and take your pants off.
I'm not shitting on myself.
I mean, like, apparently, it's embarrassing to die on the toilet, but it might be the best place.
That's the best place.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure police hate finding dead bodies because there's shit everywhere.
Oh, you got to just, take... Do you think that... No, is that the coroner that has to wash their bodies? Wash the shit off the bodies?
Yeah, that's the coroner. Yeah.
That sucks.
That's fucked up.
That's such a bummer. It's like you already died. It's so undignified.
It is.
It's like you're dying and your body's like, all right, here's a big puddle of shit.
Here's
Enjoy.
some shit for you.
God.
And I will say, y'all know I was raised Muslim. We clean our dead people when they die. Like the men. If it's a man, the men do it. If it's a woman, the women do it. Yeah. And when you wipe them off, it's shit on them.
Oh, man.
It it sucks,
That does suck.
But it's good for coping. Because when
What
you
do
got
you
like,
mean?
cause like if you got a loved one that passed away and then you washing their body and you wiping shit off of them, it kind of takes a little bit of the sadness away.
Oh, okay.
Because you're like, this person's gone, first and foremost. And two, this person was just a human. Like sometimes when people die, you like put them up on a pedestal. Like, this motherfucker was perfect. But then when you're forced to like look at them up close and wash their body and do all of that type of shit, it lets you like kind of deal with them being gone.
It's kind of beautiful, actually.
Yeah, you get to touch them one last time. You get to rub in their hair.
Yeah. It's touching dead bodies is so weird. They're so stiff and
They're
cold.
so stiff, right?
It's so bizarre.
They're so stiff. It's crazy.
I remember, like, that's a big part of what I remember from my mom's funeral was because it was just you're so little and it's so surreal. So I just reached out and I touched her face and I was like, this doesn't feel like a real person anymore.
Right. Yeah,
I mean,
it's like they're a
technically it's
mannequin or
not.
something.
Yeah. Because whatever made you a person inside, that's gone.
Yeah, that's gone.
It's just a body. It's just a cold body.
Yeah.
So weird. So weird.
You ever heard the theory that plants are growing us?
No.
They give us oxygen and water and shit, and then when we die, they eat us.
Whoa.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah. There is a thing, too, and I like the sound of this. I don't want to be buried. I always thought cremated and then maybe scattered. Or
same.
Kept in an urn, maybe. That's nice. Nice and cozy.
I don't want to be in
the
anybody's
living room.
urn, but you could throw me somewhere.
Yeah, like on a lake or a river. Somewhere that you love, right? I remember I had a friend in high school who passed away, and we had a whole thing with his family and scattered his ashes at a place that he used to surf all the time in Honolulu.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was really...
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it was really beautiful. He was 17. It was so sad.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's nice. But there's also a thing that you can do where they can... I don't know if they put you in ashes first. I don't know exactly how it works, but they grow you into a tree.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. They like put you in the sack.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you grow into a tree.
Cool. I think that's rad as fuck.
That is cool.
I'd like to be a tree.
They can turn you to a mushroom also.
Yeah, I heard that. You can also get made into jewelry.
Yeah, you could get made into a diamond. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, I already told Nick if he goes, that's what I'm doing with some of him.
That's nice. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to wear you every day. And he was like, that's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
I'm like, but I have to.
I wish I had enough, hopefully I got enough money to get shot in outer space.
That'd be so cool.
Hell yeah, just
floating out there.
Yeah.
Plus, what if some super advanced race or civilization
That's why I
picks
want
you
to
up,
do it.
brings you back to life?
That's why I want to do it. I want to get shot to space so that some alien can find me and be like, oh, we got to bring this motherfucker back to life.
Yep, I'm here for it.
Or when I die, I want everybody to die. Then I'm fine. Like when I'm die, I want a meteor to hit Earth. Dude, all dead.
Nobody else can survive
Fuck
and
no,
live their
can't nobody
lives
live
and
after
have
me.
fun?
Fuck no. No. When I die, we all dying, nigga.
If I'm going down, everybody's
We all
going down.
Hell yeah. Yep.
That's so funny.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. Well, apparently this guy did not feel that way because he just killed everybody.
Yeah, he
and
just killed
stayed
everybody.
alive. He was like, you're all going to die, but I'm going to live.
That's
so,
crazy.
See you later. Yeah, he basically made it so no one was going to come check on his family. I think he opened the windows so it was cold in there and the bodies would be preserved.
What? Yeah.
It was like something like that. And then he turned on the religious music channel and turned it on and then left. He drove his car to the airport, to JFK Airport, to make it look like he left. But instead, he got on a train.
Yeah.
And went to, I forget what state he went to. I always
Did he go to
forget.
Arizona?
Was it Arizona? It was something like that.
I think so.
Yeah, it was definitely away.
Yeah.
And so they, no one even found the family's bodies for, I think, a month.
Jesus.
It was like a full
Christ.
month.
A month?
Yeah. It was, he left all the lights in the house on. And they were already, I guess, a little reclusive. The wife was an alcoholic.
Yeah.
She had syphilis.
Damn.
This is another aspect of it that I think also drove him to.
Yeah, because that could fuck up. Damn.
Yeah. So
she gave him syphilis?
No. So this is what I was doing. I did a bunch of digging into this because I was like, how did he not have syphilis?
Yeah, right.
So I didn't know this because syphilis is, I mean, it still exists, but we have
but
antibiotics
people don't really get
for
it now.
Yeah. And if you do antibiotics, like you can cure syphilis now. So she got syphilis from her first husband. So she was a widow.
Right.
He died in the Korean War, I believe. And then she met John List. So she had syphilis from him.
What the hell?
But apparently it's not contagious after you've had it for a certain amount of time.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
What the f? So you could just have syphilis for 20 years and then not pass it?
Yeah. Because I was like,
Ew.
wait, how the fuck does he not have this? This doesn't make any sense.
But antibiotics were out when she was alive. Why didn't she?
That's what I'm saying. I checked dates.
Yeah.
Naeem, I was like, what?
Yeah, she just lived with it just cause.
She just lived with it.
Why the fuck did she do that?
Because she was embarrassed. Because she was too embarrassed. Yeah. So she had it in the 40s. Penicillin was used to treat syphilis for the first time in 1943.
What the hell?
And it cured it. And I was like, okay, well, maybe it was too late of a stage. No, it doesn't matter. You can treat it at any stage.
And she just was too embarrassed to get penicillin. She was too embarrassed
to get, she hid it from her doctors.
What?
She faked a pregnancy to get John List to marry her.
What the hell?
And then in a state, I think Michigan? In a state where you didn't have to get a syphilis test in order to get married. Apparently in the other states you did, because syphilis was enough of a thing.
Right.
So she planned that whole thing out.
Wait, and then she's had kids while having syphilis?
Yeah, which also she didn't pass on to the kids. Because she had it for long enough.
This bitch is nuts.
I was like, what is happening? Because I was like, hold on. So, because I kept going down the rabbit hole. I was like, wait a second. So when did they start treating syphilis? Yeah. How? It was penicillin. It was in the 40s. Penicillin was developed in, I think, early 40s. And then I was like, well, okay. Can you treat it at any time? And they're like, yeah, you can. So she was just going mad. She was going blind.
It fucks your brain up.
Yeah. And she was an alcoholic.
What?
Yeah. But she would and she would make comments about him, how he couldn't satisfy her or take care of his family as well as her first husband.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he did this.
Yeah, this bitch did not help.
All right, can I tell you, ladies, you got to learn something real quick, right? When you got a man that loves you, you can make him more insecure than anything and anybody. Mm-hmm. Just by simple shit like that. And you might not even do it on purpose. Like, I've been with women that have been bragging about their rich ex, and I'm just sitting there like,
I don't get it.
This bitch.
I don't get it. I've had boyfriends that do dumb shit, like, will say dumb shit like that to me. I'm like, then go be with that other bitch. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, why are you doing it?
Like, what the
Why are you bragging about this other rich motherfucker?
So that's so stupid.
Well, I'm not rich. Stupid. That's crazy.
Yeah. Then go be with the rich guy. Why aren't you with him?
Well, I think some women do that to try and, I don't know, maybe they think they're motivating you.
Oh, that's dumb. Don't play these mind games with me.
Yeah, you shouldn't do it. It doesn't motivate us. It makes us sad and angry.
Yeah, yeah. It goes both ways.
Yeah, true.
It makes women sad and angry. I just think it's dumb.
I'm sure. I know I've said things to women where they were like, "Why you sound like you bragging about your bitch, about your ex bitch or something?"
Yeah.
And I promise you, I'm not. I'm just a retard.
Story.
I'm just a little. I am. I just be saying shit. As you guys can see, I just be saying shit sometimes.
Yeah, look, it's that brain straight to mouth without thinking about it part where it's just like you just say it and then afterwards you're like.
Yes, that happens to me all the time.
I think it's a bit of an ADHD thing.
It is an ADHD thing. Because I think something and then it's like, I say it and then before I even realize what the fuck I said, somebody's already angry that I said it. And I'm like, fuck.
It's like an impulse.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, you have to really, it's hard. It's a skill to teach yourself to pause before you say things.
Yes.
Sometimes.
And also, I think when you grow up with siblings, you are trying to get shit out before somebody cuts you off.
Yeah.
So you're trying to hurry up and say some shit, and you're like, I didn't want to say that.
It's like the kids that grow up to be obese later in life because they had a bunch of siblings.
Yes.
It's like they had to eat fast, otherwise they weren't going to get food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So that happens. But yeah, you don't want to look what she did. That's why he couldn't tell her he got fired.
Yeah.
That right there. He was like, I can't tell this bitch that. She already said I can't provide as good as this other nigga can.
Exactly, too. And I just got to say, for this bitch, I mean, I know she's going crazy because of syphilis and all that. Hid it from her doctors. Like, that's wild.
That's crazy.
So crazy. But she, was living in an 18-bedroom mansion. Like, how much more do you want?
Yeah, what else you want, bitch? Damn.
But I don't understand.
We got all these goddamn rooms you can go get drunk in, you drunk whore. Like, what the f***?
Are you telling me that your ex-husband, who gave you syphilis, by the way?
Right, ew.
Yeah, but had a 20-bedroom mansion? Like, I don't...
Yeah, what the f***?
Yeah.
He had that dirty dick on him, too, ain't it? Like, that's crazy. You gonna brag about this guy?
Yeah.
So, wait, did John List know? So, he didn't know that she had syphilis?
Yeah, he didn't know. She hid it from him. She hid it from her doctors.
That sucks.
She hid it from everybody.
That f***ing sucks.
She was going to eventually go crazy and die of syphilis.
She was.
Apparently, 30% of people develop the type of syphilis that she had where it starts f***ing with your brain.
Yeah.
And that doesn't happen to everybody, but it does happen a lot.
That's the kind Al Capone had.
Yeah, exactly.
What the f***? She's crazy.
Some medieval king that had it too.
Mm-hmm.
No, medieval king, but what the f*** Who was it? Anyway, he's like going mad due to syphilis.
Right.
Syphilis is really, really scary if you
That is
think
a
about
scary
it in
disease.
terms of like without antibiotics.
Yes. It just makes your brain rot away.
Yeah.
That's f***ed up.
I never thought about it because no one I knew ever had syphilis.
Yeah, I don't think it was a thing by the time we were
No.
like born and shit.
No. They
But
like give it to you
goddamn.
an STD test. I remember going to Planned Parenthood and they would test you for syphilis.
They do
and
test you
everything.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no one ever had it.
Yeah. No. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So
Damn.
wild.
This is her fault.
Yeah.
Partially.
I definitely blame her. He didn't have to kill the kids, though.
He didn't have to kill a kid.
If he had killed his wife, I would have understood. It's going to sound really f***ed up, but after all that, I would have been like, you know what? I get it.
Yeah. Also, what he did was just selfish because you're thinking like, I don't want to. His rationale was, I don't want to disappoint my family, but I will kill them, right?
So his rationale with that was so that they would go to heaven.
Yeah, no.
Because he thought that if they found out that he lost his job, it would turn them away from their faith and they would end up going to hell. His rationale was all
Yeah, he was all f***ed up.
Yeah, he was like, well, they'll go to heaven, and then if I kill myself, I can't go to
Then
heaven.
he gonna go to hell.
So he was like, if I stay alive and then I repent to God for what I did, I can get to heaven and be reunited with my family.
He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
He's a fucking moron.
Yeah.
That's the problem with religion. It teach you bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Like ain't no heaven, ain't no hell.
And if there is, I don't think murdering your family and then repenting is
go.
going to get you there.
Yeah, you can't get in.
I just don't believe
Yeah,
that.
no, you can't get in. And I'm positive it ain't no heaven, ain't no hell. I'm 100% positive. Well, you know what?
I think there maybe could be another plane of existence.
There is
Maybe.
definitely another plane of existence,
I don't
and one of those places may be painful, and one of them might feel a little bit better, maybe. I don't know, but I don't think it's a heaven or hell, and I don't think it depends on your deeds as much as people think it does. I think it depends on your state of mind when you're dying.
Interesting. Okay, so you think that I've always had the idea that maybe we create our own afterlife.
Yes.
I don't know if I have no idea. This is my problem with being agnostic is I don't I believe in science and evolution and the Big Bang Theory
Right.
and all that. Like all of that I believe in. But where I get agnostic in the sense of just like I do think that anything could be possible.
Yeah, anything could be possible.
As of like what? So I find myself hearing theories where I'm like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I say yeah, maybe to most things. I'm like, it's possible.
Yeah, because I mean, anything's possible.
Anything is
The fact that we
possible.
hear it means anything is possible.
Exactly. Like it's insane that we exist.
It makes no sense.
No
That's why
sense.
I think everybody just get reincarnated.
I think that's very possible.
Yeah, I think we get reincarnated, and I think that if you was a f***ed up person in your last life, your next life you're gonna start out in a more f***ed up position.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think it's that. I think that we're just the universe experiencing consciousness.
Yes.
And as we go back out, it's like whether it's a being or whatever, and then we're just sort of reborn into something else.
Yes.
I think that's very likely.
Yeah, I think that's more likely than anything. It's like that Ian Edwards joke where he talk about he said, "What if reincarnation real? And what if every race is reborn as a black man in the ghetto or some shit, right?" And it's like that's probably what it is. Because I mean that's balance. You see what I'm saying? Like that's balance.
You were not a good person in your last life. Enjoy. Have fun.
Yeah, now start out with the people that you hated the most. Now you one of them. And I can see it. Or like if you was a good black man, you start out as maybe you born into a rich family as a black man, or maybe you born
that'd
as
be
a
nice.
rich ass white person or some shit like that.
Someone
You
that
know?
gets a lot of privileges
Yes,
from the beginning
yeah.
because you got none last time.
Yeah, right. You start out with zero privileges. Now you got them all. Or think about it like this. Best case scenario is like whoever LeBron James was in his past life must have been a great person. He must have been, because LeBron, that's the ultimate lottery ticket. Nigga, you 6'8", and you fast as shit, and you can dunk, and you strong. Nigga, that's crazy. And now you a billionaire. That's crazy as hell.
That's insane when you think about it.
That's best case scenario for anybody.
I always wonder too, and it's just, genetic lottery. The fact that any of us were even born to begin with is winning the genetic lottery, like the biological lottery, whatever it is. Like out of all the sperms and all the eggs and all of the however many, this is so gross, however many loads your parents shot, your dad, and then your mom, however many periods she had where the eggs just came out.
Yep.
The one sperm and the one egg made you.
Yep.
That's fucking crazy.
Made you, and you're here.
Crazy.
Yes. On a planet that's the perfect distance away from the sun to grow life and shit like that.
That's insane.
All this shit is impossible.
That's why I still play the lottery sometimes.
Yeah, you got to.
I'm like, I bought a scratch-off ticket for my birthday. I didn't win.
You know Jeffrey Epstein won the Powerball?
That motherfucker, nuh-uh.
Yeah, they were saying that's why you shouldn't play it because it's rigged or some shit like that.
How much did he win? Like the full amount, the whole thing?
Yeah, he won like 300 million, some
That
shit like that.
piece
It was either
of
him or
shit.
like he did like a company thing where like one of the companies he owned, and then they all won it.
Did they do that thing where they bought like
Yeah, where they all
however
like
many?
bought like however many tickets.
Yeah,
So everybody's
yeah.
saying that, and that was like in the Epstein file. So everybody's saying that like, yo, that shit is rigged. Because
I
how the
can
fuck
see
did he
that.
win it?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Damn. I know my sister was like, because I told her I play the lottery sometimes, and I'm like, if I win, I'm buying you a house. I'm buying a house. We're going to be set for life. And she was like, she's got a bunch of money saved because she hasn't been paying any sort of rent. They feed
Oh,
her.
yeah,
Like,
nice.
she's been able to save all her money
Right,
working.
right.
It's such a good program. But she was like, how much would it be if we got like 500 lottery tickets? I was like, Sienna, no. I was like,
Yeah, come
as
on,
great
yo.
as that would be, that's like $1,000.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, nah, don't do that. Because then if you
much.
lose, you're just out of $1,000.
Yeah, that. I was like, we could buy a few. I'm not crazy. I buy a few tickets here and there.
Yes.
Like
there
once
you go.
every few months, I'll buy a couple tickets or a scratch off. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not spending real money on it.
Yeah, I do it when it hits like 900 million. That's when I do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then at the same time, and I'm like delusional as hell. So when I buy
Same.
it, I buy those tickets. I'm like, oh no, if I win this tomorrow, what if I don't want to do comedy anymore? I start having problems before I even got the money. Like, oh God,
I do the same thing. I'm
what
like,
am I gonna do?
so how do I transition out of what I'm doing now?
Yeah, right.
How's that gonna work? Like, I'll still stream. I still want to do that, but like, how do I?
Yeah.
So dumb.
Start
I'm
thinking
the
this
same
shit.
way.
Right. Like you ain't even win the money yet, nigga. How the fuck you think about that? Like, oh man, how am I going to hide from everybody the fact that I have $900 million? How am I going to hide this?
I'm like, I'll
Start
have to
going crazy.
accept it in a trust, and then I'll buy the house in the trust, so
Yeah.
nobody knows.
Start mapping shit out. I start looking at cars and shit. Like, damn, I do like this new Rolls Royce. This is very nice.
It's just a little, you know what it is? It's like a little bit of hope that I need to keep going.
Yo, same.
It's just like
Oh.
I need it.
Yo, I can't lie to you. There were times in the past where I was literally living like check to check to check, and I would play the lottery, and I'd be like, all right, I might hit the lottery this time. And then that makes my life not miserable. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
It'll fix everything.
Yeah, like this will fix it all.
I know that people say money doesn't solve all problems, but I swear to God, it would solve 99% of mine.
Oh, hell yeah.
99.
It would solve all my problems.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem that money can't.
Actually, I'm thinking about it now, and it probably would solve all my problems.
It would solve all my problems.
Yeah.
There's one problem that does fuck me up, and there's nothing you could do about this one thing, and that is my dog Rocky that died in July.
Aw.
That money can't buy that back.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
could get a whole bunch of dogs. I could get a whole
There's
bunch of
so
dogs.
many puppies.
Yes. I
Imagine
could buy a
just-
bunch of. I had like 20 puppies.
Imagine just lying there and having a bunch of puppies jump all
Oh,
over
that's the
you.
best.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. Money
Yeah.
would fix all my problems.
I would have so many raccoons. I would have a raccoon farm.
Oh, you know what? I might join you in that.
Dude,
I love
right?
raccoons.
They're so cute.
They are
They're
cute.
just washing stuff with their little
Yeah,
hands
and they're
before they
smart.
eat it. They're smart. They have in Asia, in like Asian countries, they have raccoon cafes.
Really?
Yeah, where you can go and they have raccoons running around. You can pet them and feed them and stuff.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I think they're legitimately trying to domesticate themselves.
They are.
Yeah, they
are.
want to be.
And they should be.
They should.
That should be a pet.
I know. It's so funny the amount of comments. These people irritate the shit out of me. I find I'm never gonna say anything. I'll never get into an argument with anyone in comments. Never,
Yeah.
never, never. I'm never doing it. I think it's insane.
Yeah.
But I will see comments of people being like, "Don't keep animals as pets." And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, shut up. Why? So they can die in 2 years out in the wild
Right.
and
Like, what are you
starve?
saying? My
Like,
mom is
fuck
one of those
off.
people. My mom is like,
No.
animals belong outside. And they're like, no, they're domesticated, some of these things.
Some of them are
They
domesticated.
wouldn't survive outside.
And you're telling me that a raccoon, instead of digging through the trash, wouldn't rather be in a warm bed,
Exactly.
all fat, getting snacks, watching TV? Because I've seen that.
I've seen them. Yes, I've seen it. I've seen fat ass raccoons sitting next to their owner just watching TV.
They're so happy.
They're happy as hell. That's what they want.
Yes. And then
Yeah.
you can, like, if you, that's what I'm saying. If you have a lot of money, if they need space and other friends, I'd have a whole little
Get a
raccoon
whole bunch of 'em.
compound. Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do when you win a lottery.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get a bunch of animals. You got to save raccoons.
Mini horses.
Mm-hmm.
Some ducks.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah, I would have. You could rescue animals. You could make a
You could rescue animals. You could have a huge farm.
That would be so
Just
cool.
with the cutest animals, the happiest little animals. That's what I'm saying. If you rich and you got problems, bruh, and give your money to somebody else. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Give me your money. Give me and Zia your money. If you rich as hell and depressed, give us your money.
Yeah,
we'll show you how to be happy with money.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. All of these rich people out there with their baby oil, doing their crazy sex stuff.
Yeah, bro. Stop it.
Buy some animals.
Right.
Don't fuck them.
Why are y'all worshiping demons?
Yeah, like what's happening?
Like, what the fuck is going on?
God damn.
Take your money and be happy with your money.
I don't get it.
Yes.
I would have a lot of animal. I would take a lot of naps. And I'd have
Yeah.
some really good food, and I would have an awesome home gym. I'm a simple lady.
Best home gym.
Oh my God. I would have like a Joe Rogan style home gym.
Yes, I would have
gym's
the
amazing.
best home gym.
It would be so awesome.
Yeah, that's the shit. See, we know what to do with money. Y'all motherfuckers be sniffing coke and shit like that.
That's
Come on, bro.
crazy.
Don't sniff coke.
That's
you crazy?
crazy.
You got money. If you got money and you sniffing coke, you gonna die.
Yes.
So don't do that.
That's because you have access to too much drugs.
Yes.
Poor people can't. They don't have enough money to do enough drugs to kill them.
For sure.
Actually, that's not true.
Yeah, no,
but
that's true. A lot of people die
I was
from
gonna
drugs.
say never mind.
But if you got a lot of money, you should be sober so that you don't kill yourself with your drugs.
Exactly. Exactly. I agree. See, this guy just needed animals.
He needed animals, and he just needed to grow a pair of nuts, bro. Go up to your wife and be like, "Bitch, I got fired today. There's nothing you can do about it." Oh well, we gotta sell this house. That's what you gotta say.
And then you got to be like, bitch, you have syphilis. You can't say anything.
Yeah, you dirty bitch. You got syphilis.
You just like...
Yeah, and see, and you know, you also gotta kind of sometimes you gotta think like, I mean, this is rough to say, but there's men out here, I'm sure, listening to this podcast right now, and I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Once you disappoint her for like the first 2-3 times, the marriage already over. She's just waiting. You see what I'm saying? So dropping disappointment number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on her, bro, it don't matter. Just keep dropping them on her. One day she gonna divorce you, or she gonna cheat on you, then you gonna divorce her. Fuck it, nigga. It's way more hoes outside.
And if you have no job and no money, she can't take any of it.
She can't take anything. You're fine. And then here's the thing. When you restart with a lady, you can try to do it the right way.
Yeah.
And then you don't got to worry about the fact that you disappointed this old lady.
Yeah, learn from your past relationships. If there's one thing you can do, for the love of God, learn from them.
Yeah.
You know, it's really crazy how 18 years, this guy's gone. They never find him.
So kills his family, then 18 years just
18
goes
years. Another thing that he did that was really smart is he took all of the pictures of him out of the house. He took them all.
And see, back then, that's how you got away with crime.
Exactly. 1971, there was no internet. There was
no database with everybody's picture in it.
You know how he got caught? This is the best
How
part.
did he get caught?
This part is I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't remember how he got caught.
Okay, so in 1989, he was featured on America's Most Wanted.
Ooh.
And this guy made a bust, like an actual bust of what he would look like if he was aged.
What?
Like if he had aged that. And apparently it looked close enough that one of his neighbors in Colorado called in and was like, yo, it's this guy. Because he took on a new name and everything.
What?
Yep. And then
That's
they arrested
crazy.
him. And he tried to say for like 6 months, he tried to be like, no, that's
I'm
not
not
me.
this
That's
guy.
not me. Yeah. But I think they eventually found hard evidence that it was him. And so he admitted to it.
Damn.
Uh-huh. So this fucking guy, and he was watching that episode with his wife.
Oh, he saw himself on
He
it?
saw himself, and he started to get worried and like sweating that his wife was going to recognize him, and
What?
she didn't.
Oh, yeah, she's a dippy bitch.
Yeah. How does your next door neighbor in a place that you used to live in recognize you, but not your wife
But not
who
your
you're
wife.
married to, sitting next to on the couch?
What the hell?
That's crazy.
But you know what? I think sometimes women don't want to believe their guy is doing evil things.
They will intentionally put blinders on.
Yeah, like, nah, it's not. There's no way that's him. There's no way, but it's him.
Yep.
Damn.
So that's how he got busted. America's Most Wanted in 2008? A 2008 episode?
No, you said 89, right?
89. Yeah.
He died
89.
in 2008, right?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. He was arrested without resistance.
Damn, so he was in prison from 89 to 2008?
Yep.
Damn.
Died at 82. Complications of pneumonia. Yeah, his defense argued insanity due to religious delusions, which, I mean, might be kind of right.
That might be true, but I mean, there's a lot of people that would get off for that if that was the case.
Exactly.
Religious delusions is, I feel like, a
cop out, kind of.
It's a cop out, but it's a huge problem in like every country.
Yes.
Like every country, everybody's delusional.
Yeah.
Because of like religious shit.
I think that it's a lot. I think there are some people who just, believe in the goodness of it and a higher power.
Yes.
And I think that side of spirituality can be really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But there's the other side of it where it's for some people that just have, I don't know. It's not they have no meaning. Maybe they feel like they don't belong to something.
Yeah.
And then that's how people get recruited into cults as well.
1000%.
Like they end up in cults because they want to be a part of something so bad.
Yeah.
That they and I feel like that's what extremism is born from.
That's exactly what it comes from. And there's also a thing where it's like I feel like people completely like look past what the religion actually is teaching, and just find the part that they want to focus on.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah, like you got a bunch of Muslims that are like there's a bunch of Muslim men and women out there that like, yo, the religion teaches you all these things about being good to people, being just, being fair, being loving, and you like, I don't eat pork, but I'm gonna kill niggas. It's like, nah, bro. You can't do. You're not supposed to do that.
I've heard. I've definitely seen that in practice. I know a couple of Muslim people who are like will not eat pork, so devout about it.
But they fornicate and they cheat on their wife.
They'll run trains on girls.
Yes, it's like, come on, dog. No, you can't do that.
I feel like that's the one thing they never break is eating pork.
Yeah, that's
they
the
drink,
one thing.
they fuck, they.
I'm
do
guilty of
else.
all of those things.
Yeah.
I've been that guy before. I've been praying in the morning and then drinking and smoking and at night. And it's like, nah, bro. You can't do that. Same thing with like Christians. Like the number one message Jesus had was like, yo, love everybody, give everybody the shirt off your back. He would wash homeless people's feet and do shit like that.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but it's
I don't know much about it though.
Like I went to Catholic school. We learned about a lot of shit that Jesus did, and it's like, but then you got all these Christians that are just so hard on everybody.
I see that it's interesting. I wasn't raised with any sort of religion, so I don't know that much about it, but I do see people being like saying what you're saying, like Jesus was loving and he cared about everybody and he took care of prostitutes and washed feet and like all this stuff. And then other people being like, well, you obviously haven't read the Bible because our God is a very vengeful God and he will, and I'm just like, I don't know which one it is, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, and that's the thing. I think people conflate, I won't get into this.
Really, that's a tough topic.
Yes, but people conflate Jesus and God, which is like, okay, I ain't about to debate nobody whether they the same person or whether they separate people or none of that. But Jesus did things and God did things. God in the Old Testament was vengeful and would strike people down and do all type of shit like that.
Yeah.
Jesus had mercy.
So he was in the New Testament. Is that
That's
how
the New
that
Testament,
works?
yes.
Okay.
Jesus, from Jesus on up is the New Testament. And it's like Jesus had mercy on everybody.
So when you're Christian, are you worshiping God or Jesus or both?
Christians like to say, now this is the main difference between Muslims and Christians is that Muslims believe that Jesus was the greatest prophet of all time.
Okay.
But he wasn't God. They believe that God is something that you can't even fathom. You can't comprehend what God is.
Yeah.
But Jesus was a prophet sent by God that was the greatest prophet. The Muslims actually believe that Jesus performed more miracles than Christians. There's more miracles in the Quran than it is in the Bible. Yeah,
I did not know that.
So, like for instance, Muslims believe that when Jesus was born, they was about to stone Mary because they thought she was a whore for giving birth outside of wedlock while she's supposed to be a virgin. And they was about to stone her, and Jesus, as a newborn baby, spoke.
What?
That's not in the Bible. Yeah,
that's crazy. Wait, so that's in the Quran?
That's in the Quran. He spoke and said like, no. This is my mother, and I was sent here by God. Like,
so in the Quran, Jesus exists, and he's a real and so Allah is God. Same thing? Same type of God as the Christian God?
Same God as the Christian. The Jews, the Muslims, and the Christians all have the same God.
Any of this.
Yeah, they all got the same God.
I'm learning so much.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And that's wild. I've always actually kind of been curious to take a theology class just to...
I took theology in college.
It's interesting. It's very fascinating. Religion is very fascinating.
And there's so many similarities, and there are these slight differences that like people have gone to war and killed millions of people over.
That's
and it's like
so wild.
The slightest difference. So for instance, you know how people always are like, oh yeah, let's Muslims say you can't draw a picture of Muhammad, right? You can't draw a picture of any prophet because of what's happening with Jesus' picture now.
Okay, here's my other question. When people take the name Muhammad, that's not like
blasphemous?
Yeah.
No, they don't. Muslims don't believe in that.
Okay.
You can take the name, just like you can name yourself Jesus if you want to. People might look at you funny.
People would be like, Jesus? No, it's Jesus.
No, it's Jesus. H Christ.
Jesus, yeah. What does the H stand for?
I don't know what the H stands for.
That was I
probably holy, I would think.
Oh, Jesus, holy Christ.
But it is illegal, I believe, in the United States to name your kid Jesus Christ.
Really?
Like you can name him Jesus, but I don't think you can name him Jesus Christ.
So you can't name him Jesus Christ, or you can't name your kid Hitler.
Yeah, that's another one. There's also a few that are like numerical things that you can't name them, like 37 or something like that.
Naming your kid 37 is crazy.
Yeah, I assume that's all like a learned behavior in the law where somebody did that and it caused an issue.
I was going to say, I didn't know it was illegal to name your kid Hitler. Like, I mean, I figured why the fuck would you?
Yeah,
but I didn't know it was actually illegal.
To dip back into another Allen from our last episode, but Gigi Allen, his original name that his parents gave him was Jesus Christ Allen.
What?
That's crazy.
And his brother Merle, I think, couldn't say Jesus when he was a baby. He said Gigi. So it became Gigi Allen.
Gigi Allen.
What? They named him Jesus Christ Allen and his brother Merle.
Merle.
You can tell which one the favorite was.
Yo, that's crazy as hell.
Poor Merle.
Yeah.
That's like one of the worst names ever. Hi, my name's Merle. It's like being a girl and your name's Gretchen.
Yeah, that's horrible. I know a lady named Gretchen. Sorry, Gretchen.
I know. I'm sorry. It's not. It's just one of those names. I
That is
actually
one of
know a
those names.
Gretchen, too, and she's very sweet.
You know what? That got to be, you probably would name that to your grandmom or something if your name is Gretchen.
Or Gertrude.
Gertrude.
That's
Yeah,
worse
come on,
than
yo.
Gretchen.
Yeah, those names sound like you throwing up. Gertrude. Hell, yo. You don't name your kids that. That's crazy.
Yeah, like you gotta think. I hated my name. I like it now. I think it's really cool now.
Yeah,
but
you got a cool name.
as a kid, I hated it.
I think unique names are cool. Yeah, as a kid, it is
Worst.
kind of rough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hated the fact that people would mispronounce my name all the time.
Yeah, I bet that was rough for you too. Naeem is not like a
Yes.
normal. I've never met anyone named Naeem.
And people always would be like when you doing like roll call in class, name? Is name here? Bitch, who would name their kid name? You should, when you read that, you should know that it's obviously not name. Let me figure out another way to pronounce this.
Well, they don't see the apostrophe. There's an apostrophe there.
Yeah, but even if the apostrophe isn't there, and the apostrophe is always there. But even
always
if
there.
it's not there, you should be like, nobody's going to name their kid
Name.
So there must be a different way I'm supposed to pronounce this.
You could at least ask. I feel like you could ask.
Yes. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, say, how do I pronounce your name?
just how do I say
Naim. How do I
this?
say that? And then I can tell you how to say it.
My name, I always knew it was me because they would look at it, they would pause, and they would go, Anderson.
Anderson, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's me. Because they'd be like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I've got to, and now that I have a different, like, so I'm not going to say my real last name, but since I married Nick, I just use Anderson as my maiden name. I use that
Right.
publicly, but that's not. But
Yeah.
his last name is super Italian. So like when
Okay.
you put it together, I've been called so many. Like none of it makes any sense.
Oh, I'm sure.
None of it makes any sense.
Yeah, I told you I was Asian, so I was like, I'm
Yeah.
like, Lewis, how you say her name? Shia. Shia. He like, why you say it like that? I'm like, how you say it? Shia.
That is how you're supposed to say it. It's supposed to say "sha," and that is the Chinese pronunciation. That's the right way of saying it. I knew how to say your name because it's very similar to Hawaiian.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's so the apostrophe that you have in your name in Hawaiian language that's called an okina, and
Okay.
it's in a lot of places. So
Oh,
like it's in
damn.
a lot of the Hawaiian language.
That's
so like,
fire.
I used to live on Kino'ole Street, so it's Kino apostrophe O
Oh,
L E.
damn.
So when I saw your name, I was like, oh, it's Naeem. Like I just knew.
Right. That's crazy.
So it's very, very, very similar.
Oh, all right.
Speaking of crazy things.
Yeah, crazy
places.
things. We got some Florida fiction.
Fictions.
Florida man tries to sue popular chain restaurant after suffering heart attack.
Dude, I believe this
I
so
believe it.
much
I
because
think that's true.
Yeah, people do this shit.
That is false.
Damn it. Fuck.
Caroline got us again.
Yeah,
She's getting
right.
real good at this.
Damn.
All right, right to the next one. Florida man denies charges, says it was his twin brother, is right, and is let go.
What?
I just want this to be true.
Yeah,
That's
same.
hilarious.
I hope it's true.
That is false.
Damn it.
She's so good. She's getting good. We had her
Yeah.
for a second.
We did have her.
And then
She's up in the
in
ante.
the game.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's a fucking all right.
Florida driver hits 114 miles per hour. Claims there's no speed limit in his home country.
This has to be true.
Yeah.
The first two are false.
The first two are false.
I'm just saying true on
Just
all
based
of
off
them.
of odds, this is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
What's his home country?
You want to bring this up?
Germany?
Yeah, Germany. Yeah. Oh no, is that
You can guess.
Yeah,
Israel.
I was gonna say he's
Israel?
from Israel, right? Do they not?
Okay.
Have
They don't got speed limits in Israel?
Apparently not.
Damn.
Jeez.
They can do whatever they want.
That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I hate speed limits. They irritate the shit out
Yeah,
of me.
same. Especially when you running late. Like, come on, yo.
Also-
I gotta do 90 right here.
We can have speed limits, but how about we make it up to 90? How about that?
That's all I'm saying.
That's it.
Everybody on 95 is doing 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Like, no one's driving. When people are driving 60, I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What is this?
What are you on, drugs?
Yeah,
that's a
Are you
problem.
high? Like, what's going on? And then I see them. I'm like, oh, you're 90.
Right.
Okay. Speaking of old people, last words.
Last words.
I'd like you to give my love to my family and friends. And that was Ted Bundy, executed in Florida on January 24th, 1989.
Ted Bundy had the audacity to say,
Yeah,
I'd like you to
that's
give my love
crazy
to
as
my...
shit.
Wow.
What the
Like, bro, wasn't he fucking dead bodies?
Yeah, what the was he talking about? Giving my love to my family and friends. Like, bro, they're embarrassed. They hate you. They're embarrassed of you, bro.
They all changed their last name.
Yeah,
They just
nobody
picked a
wants to
whole
know
new
that.
last name.
Right. What the yo?
That's insane.
He's horrible for that.
Yeah, Ted Bundy. We got to do an episode on Ted Bundy.
We do got to do Ted Bundy.
Yeah, I know we have been trying to steer clear of doing just big serial
Yes.
killers because, you know, they've
Yes.
been done to death. But
But we really haven't done any of the big ones.
no, we haven't done many. So I think we should
Let's
do it.
Bundy.
Yeah, for sure. But until then, where can everybody follow you?
Find me on Instagram, Naeem_Ali. I'm gonna have, but all right, I said this before and I lied to y'all. And I'm sorry.
Are you talking about your website?
Yes, I'm gonna have a website by the time this episode come out. I'm gonna have a website by the time this drops. The website will be up. I bought the domain name like 3 months ago.
I remember.
I just haven't put the website together, but I will. And that's NaeemAli.com, but it's going to be there. I'm going to have all my show dates on
Going to
there.
go to NaeemAli.com and it's going to say under construction.
Under construction. No, I'm going to have it. By the time you guys are watching this right now, when you click off of this, go to NaeemAli.com and there's going to be all my shit up there. So check it out.
And if he doesn't, go to his Instagram and shame him.
Yes,
Just in the
DM me.
comments.
Yeah, call me a liar. Call me a pussy. Do all that type of shit. But it's there. Look, NaeemAli.com is there. Check it out.
Hell yes.
Where can they find you, Zia?
Zialand everywhere. XIALAND. And I actually do have a website. It's zialand.com.
Oh,
and
look
it
at you
does
all responsible and shit.
I didn't make it. Nick did. Nick he's great with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He set it up really nicely too. But yeah, it's just theanderson.com. So everything's there too. So if it helps, you can find everything
Nice.
there. And it's just easy. All of it's there. But more importantly, like the show.
Subscribe.
Leave a comment. I love reading y'all's comments. Even if I don't respond to every single one of them, I do go and like them
Yes.
all. I think your guys'
You guys
feedback
are
has
so
been
nice.
awesome. Yeah, everybody's been so nice.
So
I love
nice.
you guys.
Thank you, guys.
And consider subscribing to Gas as well. If you're not subscribed to
Yes.
Gas Digital, not only do you get this podcast, you get every other podcast.
You get them early. You get them
early.
uncensored. Let's go.
Exactly. If you're sick of hearing beeps because YouTube is gay as fuck, subscribe to Gas
Subscribe.
Digital. And we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.
True that, true that.